I just yelled in Dawood's ear, "What's going on? It's Timmy Joe," and I won the contest. And I easily won it because someone didn't. He's here. It's Dawood. He's on screen now. How's it going?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm sorry that I that I had to use lies and deceit in the end of it.
Well, and it's funny because I was feeling bad for like stealing like a piece of acrylic this big, and then at the end you're like, I just didn't follow any of the rules.
Yeah. I just used an entire PC, like.
And I wanted to bring this up. Okay, now I have a computer right here.
Okay.
And I paid $140 for this i7 2600K system, and it has a 1030 in it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't use it because I bought it like 3 months ago. So
Okay,
just in case you're wondering.
To be fair, I genuinely tried. I bought 2 sets of hardware, like it wasn't.
We should have just did a X58 overclocking build off because I have a really good X58 motherboard over there, and it looked like you got a really good one too.
I'm really glad we didn't do that because I'm busy doing a follow-up video with that X58 board, and I think I very much lost the silicon lottery there. So that's awesome. I would have lost that one too.
Yeah, but you know the trick with that, right? You get a X5650 for like $20 on eBay. Those are amazing. 6 cores, 12 threads, and they're the next level up IPC wise compared to the first gen i7, so they're even faster.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I actually just ordered one for that motherboard I got, and I got 2 of them from the eBay seller, and I was like, this never happens. Usually you order 2 and you get 1 or something. Yeah. And the girl it was a girl, she messages me on eBay. She's like, I sent you 2 because I figured out from your username you're Timmy Joe. And I was like, thanks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, we had a competition, and I very much want to know what's with the Mac, why you thought that was a good idea.
It was, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea, but I just thought that maybe I could put an RGB fan in it and then win on the vote, like win hearts and minds more than...
Yeah. What an impressive. What's in that thing? 2 like Xeon, like only quad core Xeons?
Yeah, probably? So it's like a 2006. So it's got 2 Core 2 Duo era CPUs. Yeah. So it's real bad. It would have been real bad. Like
with stock speeds, you probably even with 2 CPUs wouldn't have beat me in Cinebench. Definitely not single score, but yeah, I would have been pretty impressed if you had got that all working. But that's a project that probably would have taken you a couple of weeks to get going.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I didn't have nearly enough time for that.
Yeah, so I'm looking at your system right now, and it's just a pre-built.
It's just an office PC.
And I want to just say that I tried so hard. I'm showing my Racing Stripe computer, and I got it back here, and it's on with the pumpkin lights and everything. And I was pretty impressed because if you check out the vote, like, I got 68% of the vote. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, screw you guys.
I was hoping that you would have done something clever, but I get it. There's time crunches, and you have a channel to run and stuff like that. So
and there's the issue of me not being clever. That's also a big problem.
You don't have any of your dad's old pinstripes in the garage to go and put on a computer. Not even joking. My dad, he passed away a few years ago, 2013 or something like that. But I inherited his whole garage, and he put pinstripes on every car he ever owned, which is not very hip these days at all. So I have these bundles of pinstripes, and they're so old. If I spin the computer around, it's just falling off of the computer. You can't see it, but see, it's just falling off.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Because they're so old, the adhesive's gone on them, so it's all good. I thought the window and everything was pretty cool, so I'm glad that we had the challenge because I enhanced my pre-built customization skills pretty well.
Yeah, it looks really good, and that I really liked the angle grinder scene. There's there's nothing more badass than an angle grinder.
Exactly. And what we discovered there is it seems like it doesn't matter what kind of graphics card you have, kind of after an RX 584 gigabyte. That's what the 1650's performance is close to.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, it seems like that's the bottleneck for an old i5, because even though I had several classes of GPU better than yours, a 1660 Ti, our results were very close. I was like weirded out that you were so close.
Yeah.
And I don't I really think I'm sure you ran the benchmarks just because it's so close. It's like, oh, there you go. So
yeah,
I'm looking at the spreadsheet here, and I killed you in the Fire Strike because that obviously can take advantage of the higher end graphics card. I won all 4 categories there, but you were pretty close.
Yeah, I mean your GPU score was way higher. That was
but it was pretty good though. And then Cinebench, you got both of them because you just had that little bit better of the same gen of Core i5, which was I was like, damn it.
It was literally just the next step up, right? I think it's
4440. I don't think there is one between that and a 4570.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not in that era. Yeah, so I think there's a bunch of Sandy Bridge ones between like those kinds of. But yeah, so you did well there. You broke 500 in Cinebench total score, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I won in all the games. When I was watching them, I could have swore that you won more of the games, but once I plugged the numbers in, you won the 1% low of GTA 5, and you won CSGO somehow, which blows my mind. That just shows how that's a really CPU intensive title, I guess, because if you I have a better graphics card than you and you got like 20 FPS better than me, that like I don't know, but I don't know how computers work.
But CSGO is very like it runs into CPU limitations real hard, like very quickly.
Obviously. Because I bet we would have got similar FPS even if we had much slower graphics just based on the CPU. So yeah. And then Far Cry beat you out. So just to tally things up, I was over budget, which some people were angry at. In my video, they wrote comments like, "You didn't follow any of the rules," and I was like, "Did you watch his video?"
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean, Timmy Joe didn't follow the rules? What?
It's like it's hard. It's really hard. You made a good point. It is very hard to do this, and I was like, it could have been a month ago and I wouldn't have saw any of these deals, or a month from now. It's so happened to pop up in my area, so it's not a very fair comparison to do like when you're across the country. Build off make way more sense if we were together, which maybe one day we will.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, we
were supposed to both go to Linus, LTX.
Yes.
I was excited to meet you.
Yeah, no, same here. It would have been awesome. Next year, if it's on, we can do like a Scrapyard Wars challenge kind of thing in like the same area.
Definitely. You've never been contacted by them since then?
No.
Not to do any like those tech support challenges or anything like that?
I would have loved to, but no, I haven't been contacted.
I think I'd be good at that. I'm pretty good at nailing down problems with computers most of the time. So we'll say if we were going to add points for every dollar we were under or over or whatever, I would have lost 10 points and you would have gained 6 points, which still would have left me winning here at 40 points. Plus, if we go over to here, I get 20 points because of the voting. Thank you guys very, very much. So I guess I won, and thank you for participating in the video, and it was fun. Yes. I think it's on screen right now for the viewers at home. My favorite is my thumbnail with the Mario Kart wheels on the side of my computer that's clearly drifting out of control.
Yeah, I really like the intro as well. You're like car mouth noises.
Car noises.
We're real good.
I was showing that to my wife, who never understands me.
Okay.
She's like, "Why are you saying racing car noises?" And I'm like, "You don't get it." So that was the $250 gaming PC challenge. I know that Dawid has some frantic editing to do, I'm sure, or something like that.
Yeah.
So I will let him go, but thanks very much, sir. Their handshake and the virtual handshake.
Yeah.
I am the master.
Yes, yeah, you've maintained your tech daddy status, like your tech channel daddy status. Like it's I challenged the throne but lost, unfortunately. So,
And you will come for me again.
exactly. One day I'm gonna get that throne. I promise.
You're gonna throw a pre-built at my back, and I will. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for doing the collab, the participation, and I wish you. You're doing the 58 next, the X58 motherboard.
Yes, so I'm going to compare the 5600X, the new Ryzen 5, to the first consumer 6-core. So I'm curious to see how. Well, actually, I know how it holds up. I've done
Yours is actually the 6-core.
Yes, the 980.
Ah.
Yeah.
The 980. That's a very expensive CPU back in the day, isn't it?
Yeah. So that was.
I've never got to play with one of those. I'd like to see how that compares to the Xeons, because they're Wolfmeyer, and those i7s are like one generation behind. I don't know if it actually does translate to that much IPC loss, but I can usually get those, like the X50 650s, to like 4.2 to 4.5 gigahertz with a really good cooler.
Okay.
So I don't know how you're doing or whatever, but
yeah,
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I got to 4.05 was the highest I could get at Golf Town i7. It's as high as it would go.
Very cool. Well, I look forward to your video, man. Thanks very much for doing the collab.
No, thank you.
And we'll have to do it again sometime.
Yes, for sure.
Some easier subject, maybe.
yeah, something I'm not as terrible at.
Maybe we could buy the exact same parts and do some sort of aesthetic build. I don't know. We'll do so. We'll talk.
Yes.
Alrighty, buddy. Thanks very much. Have a good weekend, guys. Keep it sleazy and all that stuff. I'm pressing the stop button. Car noises. Raise some stripes.